Hey,
We are live, baby.
I just noticed that we have a new layout.
Around the Ropes podcast.
Woo! Hooray!
Yes, sir.
Again, I will start over again. Welcome to
Yep.
another Around the Ropes podcast. I'm your host tonight, Carl. I am joined by Ryan and Costa. Ryan, how you doing, buddy?
How the hell am I even awake right now after the weekend I just had? I'm being straightforward.
Costa, how you doing, buddy?
Again, I feel like I haven't seen you guys in like 3 years, man. How's everything going?
It's only been a week.
Man. I'm good. I know. It's only been a week, but anyway, yeah.
It may be a week. It may be a week in. Hold on. It may be a week in American time, but remember he's up in Canadian time, so a week is like 2 years for him.
Yeah.
Three.
It is. It definitely is. Yeah.
3 years for him.
Yeah.
Damn metric system.
We're up.
Love that. But let's get right into it. Ryan, this past Saturday, you and I were at the big event in New York City.
Oh yes, that was there. It was there. No, it was a great time.
Mr. Zubin, how are you?
Hey,
Here's
David
comment coming
Zubin.
in from David Zubin. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Zubin.
And he was at the big event too.
What did you think of the atmosphere of everybody there?
So where we were situated, it was actually a very good.
Go ahead.
What are you laughing at there, you dirty Canuck? Yeah, that's right. You better keep quiet there, you dirty Canuck.
What the? Oh, are you talking to me? I don't even know what's going on here.
I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, you Tim Hortons loving Canuck.
Oh shit! Sorry, my bad.
We're here to have fun, folks. As always, shit happens. We're live.
He's a Toronto Maple Leaf fan.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
I am. Oh man.
Either way. No. Anyway, so the atmosphere where we were situated was great because next to us we had Andrade El Idolo.
Yeah.
Very nice to talk to. And we had Jose Canseco near us.
Really?
And yeah, some sort of American Dragon was right by us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
American Dragon.
But also somebody else. The AEW Women's Champion was there also.
Oh yeah, Thunder Rosa. I'm talking about AEW Tag Team Champion Max Caster. Scissor me, daddy. Ah!
Oh, I was The Acclaimed was there with
Just one of them.
Billy Gunn.
Really?
Bowens was not there though. It was just Bowen.
No, you're
Bowens
right.
was not there, but it was Caster.
But they had Billy Gunn there.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
And not only that, had the voice of AEW, Mr. Tony Schiavone.
Really?
Okay, I'm gonna say something right now. When I spoke to him, he did not act like himself at all.
I think he was sick, but made the effort to be there canceled, like everybody else was.
Yeah. What I will say. Sorry for the noise, folks. For the big event, there were a few last-minute dropouts.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
We had Sue Young, or Susie, that unfortunately had to pull out. Deanna Purrazzo had to pull out last minute as well, due to not only her getting married, but also she got sick. And, the headliner, Saraya.
Really?
Yes. But if you remember, there was actually an AEW talent in front of all of us?
Could it be Abaddon?
Abaddon.
Yes.
Wow.
One of the most sweetest people you will ever meet. I actually had the chance to sit there and talk with her, and she was a sweetheart.
Wow.
But if you went to the other side of the room, okay, the other side of the room, you had Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart.
Yep.
You had Lloyd. Go ahead. You're gonna kill me. Say it.
Anawai.
Ryan, say the last name.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know.
Anawai, a.k.a. L.A. Smooth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you also had Hall of Famer, Olympic winner, Mr. Kurt Angle.
Holy shit.
Not only Kurt Angle, a Hall of Famer, but you also had a two-time Hall of Famer there. And the five-time WCW champion himself, Booker T. Now, can you dig that, sucker?
I can definitely dig that.
What their big headliners from WWE was Ric Flair.
Yeah.
There and Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The lines just for that was insane.
Yep.
Ryan, can you explain to our listeners about that particular individual?
Oh, yeah. So, there was one particular individual who came to our section before I get into that, we forgot to mention who we were working with. How can we forget? So with us, we had. It's gonna lead into this part of the story because that's how I found out. So with us on one side, we had Madman Fulton.
Yep.
We had Ultimo Dragon.
Yep.
We also had Ashley Dubois, the timepiece, the bestie. Also, the baddies were there. Kira Hogan and Layla Gray.
Really?
But wait, there's more. On the opposite end, we had the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers.
Yep.
And his daughter, Mackenzie.
Oh, sweetheart.
Wow.
She made $200. I'm jealous of her. And autographs.
On her alone.
Yes. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. We had the Impact Wrestling World Champion, the Walking Weapon, Josh Alexander.
Wow.
And
CC.
And what?
We can't hear you, Mr. Roberts.
We can't hear you, Mr. Roberts.
CC, your buddy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I know. You know what it is? I was talking. Anyway, we also had Colt Boom Boom Cabana.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fuck up their first names, so I'm just gonna say the last names. And if you don't know, then do some goddamn research. Japanese legends Nakajima and Marufuji.
Oh yeah, I definitely know. Yeah, we definitely know who those people are. Yeah.
But those two nicest guys I have ever met.
Yep.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to get something working on my end. So my apologies if I'm looking down and you're seeing my somewhat bald spot.
Yeah.
But also, too, they had Hall of Famers from baseball.
Yeah.
I don't think they're all Hall of Famers yet. Some of them are. You had Keith Hernandez from the 86 World Series Mets. You had Howard Johnson from the 86 Mets.
Hojo.
But the biggest star that they brought in was one person from Notre Dame history. Daniel Rudiger.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in.
Oh wow. Okay.
I didn't see him, so I was so pissed.
He was in the corner. I didn't realize it was him, or I would have went up to him.
Yeah.
But all in all, the big event was a phenomenal time because it's like you're seeing family again.
Speaking of that, we forgot to mention because our buddy, my friend David Zubin, brought in a couple of talent of his own. And that is husband and wife duo. Yes, we know you were there. I just said it, David. Hey, Q-Tips, can we sponsor David Zubin also? Well,
as Mr. Blaine, who should be at work, says a very dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
Go back to work, John.
So
he did something though. He did admit something.
Yeah.
John admitted he worked it out after meeting Andrade. Ryan, can you please do the imitation that you like to do very well?
You guys are lucky.
Sure. Why, certainly. As Andrade is coming over to the table of Nakajima Marufuji, saying hello. I see him walk by. I said, hello, Mr. Andrade. Mr. Andrade, sir, how are you? He's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing, brother? And he leans over and shakes John's hand, and John's face is like, hi, sir. And as he's walking away, he was like, okay, I marked out for Andrade a little bit.
What?
Kelsey, you think I'm kidding?
Perfect imitation of John.
That's scary. But yeah, getting back to David Zubin, he brought in the drama king, Matthew Rywalt. I always fuck up his last name. And good friend of mine. And also his lovely wife and daughter of, shall we say, who is your papi? Not Rhea Ripley, but the original papi himself, Eddie Guerrero. And that is his daughter, Shaul Guerrero.
Oh wow!
Which I'm not gonna lie. She kind of squeaked it. She kind of squeaked in a good way when she saw me. She's like, but Shaul Guerrero, absolute sweetheart. Sorry, go ahead, Carl. Go ahead.
He was a TV sitcom legend.
Oh my God!
Right by us, Miss Pearson.
And I got to talk to her afterwards too.
So did I.
For those who don't know who Karen Parsons is, you may have seen her in some movie named Major Payne or some television show playing the role of Oh yeah, Hillary Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Oh shit! Oh shit! I didn't realize. Oh my goodness. Okay.
And actually, there was a few other people there too. One that you didn't even catch on. I caught on until afterwards. Alex Riley was there.
Aha.
Alex Riley was there. Yeah. I didn't recognize him at first.
Oh, shit.
I think you know where you're going, and I'm getting right to it, Carl. I'm getting right to it. I'm getting right to it.
Go ahead.
At Karen Parsons' table, which was brought in by the Ultimate Stars Promotions, you had from AEW Penelope Ford.
Oh my Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And the IWGP World Champion, the Switchblade, Jay White.
Man. I gotta come out there in February, man.
But also Brian Kendrick was there. I'm sorry,
yes,
Paul London.
No, you're right. Brian. No, not Paul London. You were right. It was Brian Kendrick. London wasn't. It was Brian Kendrick. London was not there.
Wow.
I couldn't remember the two of them.
They both had long hair.
I couldn't remember. Yeah. One was like skinnier than the other. That's the only way I remember it.
Paul London was the one that smiled and got him fired. If you don't, but all in all, the big event was great. You know, catching up with like old time, wrestlers that myself and Carl have known throughout the entire indie scene, and it was just a great atmosphere overall.
Yeah,
I'm glad you guys had fun, man. I'm glad you guys had fun.
Wait, Mr. Costa. There was more fun from Saturday night.
Okay.
Because right after the big event, I hopped in my car, headed.
You were at WrestlePro.
Yep, at WrestlePro 100. Their 100th show. Which, by the way, folks, you can watch it for free on the official WrestlePro Facebook page. And oh my fucking God. There's a reason why. I'm going to be straightforward. I don't care who's listening. There's a reason why WrestlePro is one of the top premier promotions in the tri-state area because they know how to fucking deliver.
Yep.
Notice how I said one of them, Carl. Just saying.
Didn't say anything.
I know, but I just want to make that very clear because there's another promotion, which we will talk about in a little bit later on. That's taking place, I believe, next week already. Fuck. Yeah. But yeah, WrestlePro, holy shit. They went all out, and actually, I'm gonna see if I can pull up the card for one hot second, ladies and gentlemen. La da 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 da. Where are you? Where are you? Alrighty. Again, sorry folks, you're seeing me going like this right now. But let's see. Oh shit, it's not even on here. Oh well. I'll just go by from what I remember. It's live. Shit happens live. No one's perfect. So we kicked off the night with a return bout from the first ever WrestlePro show, as the Bad Apple Matt McIntosh took on pretty much the founder and owner of WrestlePro, a buzzkiller, Pat Buck, which McIntosh was victorious over. Now, I'm trying to remember the order off the top of my head. I apologize because it was a long fucking night. There was a triple threat match between Brian Myers, Wheeler Yuta, and Dante Martin, which Wheeler Yuta was successful over. We had the Iron Savages taking on the SAT for the WrestlePro Tag Team titles, and Iron Savages retained. We had Danny Moff versus LSG 2 for the interim WrestlePro Gold Championship, and holy mother of God, that was a fucking banger. What else did we have? Oh yeah, we made history that night because we crowned the first ever WrestlePro Women's Champion after the last few months of doing tournament matches. It came down to Lana Cross and the Ice Killer Lady Frost, and your winner and inaugural WrestlePro Women's Champion, Lady Frost, in a phenomenal matchup too. Like the match, Costa. Let me tell you about Costa and Carl. Let me tell you this: the match was so good that the entire crowd got up on their feet and applauded both of them.
Yep, I saw the.
You saw it.
End result.
Oh, what else happened? Mother. God. Oh yeah.
To the ring for her.
Yep. Oh yeah. There was a massive 6-way. Oh yes. There was a massive 6-way scramble match which featured GKM, TJ Crawford, Tyler Payne, Cheeseburger. I am drawing a fucking blank on the fifth one right now, and also Carl Roberts' other favorite best friend, Kip Sabian. I love it how Carl is so silent right now after I said his best friend.
Bro, I mean, Mr. Clean, what are you sticking your finger in? You're supposed to be Mr. Clean, not Mr. Dirty.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
Listen. Anything sticking fingers, that's like a... So, also, the WrestlePro Alaska Last Frontier Championship was on the line as the current champion Falaba took on the Savage Gentleman Victor Benjamin. Which, holy shit, how the hell is he not signed anywhere? Because that motherfucker is shredded.
Yeah.
Justin Carino and I'm forgetting the last one already off the top of my head. It was a long weekend, folks, but I'm surprised I remember half of the fucking matches. Where Justin Carino won and is now the new WrestlePro Alaska Last Frontier champion. Also, we had the Dominican Destroyer Vargas taking on the Timeless One Crowbar.
Oh, wow.
Where Vargas defeated Crowbar. And also, a little known fact, I didn't know about this. Vargas is undefeated in WrestlePro, and he still has the WrestlePro on the spot medallion, which is like their version of Money in the Bank, and he can cash in at any of the titles at any time.
Oh wow!
Can we see Vargas as the new women's champion? Who knows?
The new women's.
I want to doubt it either.
No Vargas, yeah.
It can happen.
Nah,
it can happen.
I love Vargas. Vargas is a great guy. And there was a bunch of matches that night, and I'm forgetting them off the top of my head. I apologize. Go watch the feed, but I have to talk about the main event.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
A year-long rivalry that's been brewing since basically last October.
Yeah.
In 2021, as the Messiah of Old School, Sean Donovan, took on the heavily fan favorite CPA in a barbed wire match.
Wow.
Which, by the way, folks, the best way to describe this barbed wire match, it's not the generic one where like you see in Japan where it's wrapped around the ropes itself. No, they take the ropes off and the ropes are replaced with barbed wire around the ring.
The traditional way to do it.
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
And there was a bunch of shenanigans. Two of the referees got knocked out by accident. Knocked out, by the wrestlers. And then the Rat Bastards come in, Sean Donovan's mercenaries, to try and take on CPA. But who comes out as a surprise?
Who?
How about former WWE Hardcore Champion, Maven?
You almost made me spit out my drink, man. Holy shit.
Yep, Maven was there. He comes in the ring, and he's saying, hey, you know what? I like you guys. You guys are great. You know what? Hold CPA. I'm gonna hit him with a chair. He takes a chair, and he turns on them. He throws the chair to the other guy, does his picture-perfect drop kick while wearing a sweatshirt. Like, why is he wearing a sweatshirt? He opens up the sweatshirt. It's a referee shirt. So he was special. He was repping the entire match, where CPA became victorious, and the best way to describe the reaction from the crowd was like Daniel Bryan winning the title at WrestleMania 30 in New Orleans.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Gentlemen, our good friend on the other side of the pond, Mr. David Reynolds, says, "Hey, John Carl Costa, you guys doing?" All right.
John's not even here. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay, Mr. Reynolds. It's all right. No worries.
My name is on the screen right there. My name is right there at the bottom left-hand corner. Do I need to brighten it up? Do I need to make a big freaking sign over my head saying my name is not John? My name is fucking Ryan? Hello? My God.
It's all right. It's all right.
But all in all, WrestlePro was great. And then, Carl, I got to talk about this because it involves your other favorite wrestler of all time. Invictus Pro Wrestling made its debut in the Boogie Down Bronx as they presented the Unconquered Cup Tournament, where they were going to crown the inaugural Invictus Grand Champion. Now, there were 4 first-round matchups. The first match of the afternoon, was Gabriel Sky taking on Carl's favorite wrestler of all time, Mr. Darius Carter. And Darius Carter won and advanced to the final Fatal 4-Way match. Next matchup, we had the Stray Dog, Robert Martyr, taking on the Silver Sniper, TJ Crawford, and TJ Crawford was victorious. So he went on to the Fatal 4-Way. And then, the third first-round matchup, we had the Shamrock Shooter, Killian McMurphy, taking on Cash Flow Ken Broadway, and Ken Broadway was successful, so he won. He was the third person in the 4-Way. And then the last one, which was very interesting. So, earlier, before they went live on the air, there was a special pre-show match featuring Anthony Gamble and Carl's other favorite wrestler of all time, Steve Austin. Where the winner of that match was going into. I know, as I'm saying, he's your favorite. He's your other favorite wrestler. Where the winner of that matchup would become the 8th and final entry into the Unconquered Cup tournament, and would take on Big Game Leroy. So, Big Game Leroy comes out to the ring, and here comes Anthony Gamble. But a masked hoodlum came from out of the crowd and started beating the hell out of him. And he takes off the mask, and who was it? The same guy who screwed over his old teammates back at Magnitude, Jay Bougie.
Really?
So he's saying, this is Invictus is my damn company. I started this shit. I built this shit. Alex Aceta, the owner, comes out. He's arguing face to face. They're going at it. And Alex is saying, this match is not going to happen. This shit ain't happening. Bushi, get the hell out of here and whatnot. Big Game Leroy calls on the microphone. And I don't know what he said exactly, but it was along the lines of, get your wannabe gangster ass wannabe gangster rapper looking ass in this ring so I can kick it all over Bronxlandia.
Oh, shit.
The crowd was chanting, let them fight. And Alex, and Mr. Asano took a hard time looking around, really thinking about it, and he said these words on the mic: "Kick his fucking ass, Leroy."
Really? Oh shit!
Now, before the match starts, Bougie's valet, I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. If she's watching this, I apologize for forgetting her name. But while she was distracting the referee, Tahir James comes out of the crowd and power slams Big Game Leroy. And then the match officially starts. They go a little brawl. It was like less than 5 minutes. Jay Bougie is the fourth and final entrant in the Fatal 4-Way in the main event.
Way to go, Jay.
Now, here's one of the matches of the night, in my opinion. The Invictus Tag Team Championship match, contested in a New York street fight, as the current champions, Milk Chocolate, took on Chris Barton and Dominic De Niro, fight or die. First of all, they went a half hour. But there were weapons everywhere. There was doors. There was a blunt that was shoved into Dominic De Niro, a lit blunt that was shoved in Dominic's head.
Oh,
I think there was a microwave involved.
Wow.
Yes, you heard that correctly. A microwave.
Wow.
Yes. So after all that chaos, Fight or Die are the new Invictus Tag Team Champions. So then we take a little break, and off camera there was a couple of rappers that Bronxlandia wanted to perform. Totally fine. One of the rappers actually used the sound bite from Kurt Angle's "You Suck." So all of a sudden you hear the entire crowd yelling, "You suck!" while he's rapping. I feel so bad for the guy. So, then we come back from intermission. There was a massive 6-way scramble match, another one, featuring Nikolai White, Mantequilla, Matt Awesome, the Prince of Chunkla style, and a few other people. And Nikolai White was victorious in that matchup. We also had a women's matchup as Shane McCoy took on La Chica Clara Carreras, and Clara won. We also had The Cure, Lucas Chase, taking on PJ fucking Savage.
Wow.
And PJ Savage was victorious in that matchup. And then we go into the main event. But before that, myself and Nick Chin, we did a little quick coronation of showcasing the brand new Invictus Grand Championship, which, by the way, you guys now can publicly see on social media. I am not going to lie, I've seen a lot of belts in my career as an announcer, like a lot of championship belts. This one is one of my top favorites. It's a combination of the old school NWA World Heavyweight title with the plates on the side, and in the middle, the design is the old school IWGP Heavyweight Championship design.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And that shit was heavy. And that shit is heavy. Wow. So then we go into the Fatal 4-Way match, where we saw Jay Bougie, Ken Broadway, TJ Crawford, and Carl's secret number one wrestler, Darius Carter. Here's the spoiler. Darius Carter did not win.
Oh shit.
Thank
However,
God.
your winner and inaugural Invictus Grand Champion is none other than
J.
Nope.
Okay.
Cash Flow Ken Broadway.
Wow.
And folks, it has been confirmed that the next time you can see Invictus Pro Wrestling action live, is on Friday, December 30th.
Oh.
At 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. Because rumors and sources have it that that entire New Year's weekend, there's going to be a slew of wrestling promotions, kind of like our own version of what's going on in New England with the Wrestleful. It's their version of a Wrestleful.
Okay.
And folks, if you
actually, can I interject you for a second, if you don't mind?
Hold on, Carl. Go ahead, Costa. What were you saying?
Yeah. So speaking of December 30th, I think WWE is coming back out here again for a house show, for a holiday show. I think that on December Friday. That's a Friday, December 30th. Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah, it's a Friday.
Yeah, they're coming back out here to Toronto on December 30th. Yeah. So I just wanted to add that in there in terms of because you're talking about wrestling shows, right? So yeah, just wanted.
Well, I mean, this is a wrestling podcast, is it not?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct, sir.
So my apologies, Mr. Carl. What were you saying?
Go ahead.
Are you real, Mr. Blaine?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Screen.
I'm keeping my mouth shut right now.
John says that shit was heavy. That's what she said.
Yeah. Okay.
Listen here. Wanna be Chippendale?
Yeah.
And Mr. Blaine's
God,
world.
go back to work.
Seriously, go back to work, John.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't make me hold on. Don't make me get Doris on you. Now.
Oh,
Now.
Oh
yes, that's a mic drop, folks.
very late.
A pipe bomb.
Reach out
Bang,
to
bang.
What was that?
Liz.
Wait, what?
I heard Liz.
I heard that too.
Reach out to Liz.
Okay.
Nah, Doris is scarier.
Call Liz.
Doris is scarier from the horror stories.
And as he says,
Work
yes,
is dead.
he goes, work is dead here. So find something to do. Anyway, gentlemen, why don't we go to a quick commercial? Then we'll come back into what's going on with the NWA.
All right.
Yeah.
Big shit going on over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, folks, we'll be right back after this commercial. Hey, guys, this is Carl from the ATR Network, also the producer of the Around Rose podcast, and I'm proud to introduce to you one of our good partners, Moonstar Smoke, right here in Animal Park, New Jersey. There's their phone number, their fax number. Guys, if you're a vape smoker like I am, they have everything you need. Also, too, if you're a hookah smoker, they have all your needs for that. Check them out. They're a mom and pop store. Sweetest people in the world, and you want to check them out. But also, too, you want to stay tuned to see more advertisements coming from them.
And we are back.
Welcome back, folks. So, as I said before we went to commercial, we need to talk about the NWA.
Okay.
Oh my God!
It seems there's some major turmoil over there.
Yeah.
Whatever do you need?
Well, we also have a new champion.
What?
And Tyrus.
What?
This guy.
But the bigger news out of NWA is Mr. Nick Aldis gave his notice to NWA that he's leaving at the end of the year.
Uh-oh. I wonder where he's off to.
Well, there's
Maybe
a
there's some
huge fallout between him and the owner, Billy Corgan.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I have read those rumors and I've read those stories, and honestly, it sounds like it's a good thing that he's not re-signing with them after everything that he's done for them, and that's how he treats them. Get the fuck out of there. That's how I see it.
To be honest with you, I really don't know the whole story. All I know is what I've been reading, and there's a lot more behind the scenes than we think we know. Because it also involves Nick Aldis' lovely wife.
Yeah.
Which Billy Corgan went on, busted open, and said, how is that possible when I gave her the opportunity to sit there and put on the women's showcase that she did. HR says, all right, here's your show. Run it your way.
But here's the thing, though. Did he do it on his own, or was he forced to do that?
He did it on his own.
Okay.
So it's going to be interesting to see how, and not only that, Nick Aldis got pulled from this past weekend's card, I believe. Was it this the show coming up? He got pulled from that card.
He did. Actually, Mr. Roberts, Mr. Costa, I want to take a quick second from wrestling right now. Coming from a sports fan like myself,
yeah,
they just announced who won the National League Manager of the Year for the MLB.
Who?
Please tell me it was Dusty Baker.
Nope. Well, first of all, he's American League.
Oh.
First of all, he was American League, and the American League Manager. All right, American League Manager of the Year, Terry Francona.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
And National League Manager of the Year, good old Buck Showalter of the New York Mets. Yeah, baby.
Really? That's interesting.
I'll accept that. I will accept that.
Yeah. I'll accept that. Yeah.
Considering how shitty the Mets have been for the last 6-7 years,
Yeah.
and his first year in, and he brought them to 100 wins. Granted, they choked against the Padres, but it's okay. It's okay. The Dodgers choked in the first round too, so I can't say. And so did that team from Canada called the Blue Jays or something like that. I don't know.
Hey. I'm trying to give the Mets the benefit of the doubt right now, so don't mention the Jays right now, man. Please don't mention the Jays right now.
Well, I mean, come on, they didn't make it.
Bro, at least we don't get swept by the fucking. Never mind, man.
We didn't get swept.
Wow.
We didn't get swept.
No. I'm talking about the Yankees, though. I'm talking about the Yankees.
Well, that's another story.
Well, it's still a New York team, isn't it? It's the team that you guys were rooting for after the Mets got swept. Got eliminated, isn't it? So that's why
I never did.
Oh, I'm talking about Mr. Peter.
I did up until game 2. I knew I was going to be up until game 2. Until game 2, I was like, that's it, I'm done.
Okay. All right. Oh god.
Anyway, sorry. So I just wanted to point that out. Congrats to Buck Showalter. Now let's get back to
Congrats.
Let's get back to the shit show known as the NWA.
All right.
Yeah. That's a big show over there right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's something we really don't talk about much here. There's another promotion that I want to get into real quick.
What?
What our logo was for tonight, our thumbnail.
Yes.
That's what we got. But we need to get into Impact.
Yeah.
We need to talk about Impact.
And why is that?
Bully Ray has been playing nice. But he's getting into the mind of Moose.
Oh.
I guess Bully's trying to get a little moosey.
Oh god. Yo, man.
I had to. It was a wide open door.
Sami Zayn is legit, man. I love Sami Zayn. Anyway, go ahead.
If Sami Zayn wasn't in the WWE, I wouldn't watch it right now, honestly.
Really? It's not bad. Is that bad?
I've always loved.
Oh shit.
I've always loved Sami Zayn.
Yeah, me too.
I'm actually trying to pull up anything from Impact right now, actually.
you guys think of the? Okay, what do you of the Bully and Moose storyline?
Oh man,
What is your opinions, guys?
Well, considering, oh, sorry, go ahead, Gossip. My apologies. Go ahead, sir.
No. I was gonna say I don't. Yes, it's owned by a Canadian individual, but I don't really get Impact unless I watch it on YouTube. I don't really get Impact, so I'm not really. I'll let Ryan take the reins on this one because I don't really follow Impact to that capacity. So yeah, I'll let you guys take the reins on that one. For to be honest.
So I like what they're doing with it, especially the fact that Bully and Moose are facing off against each other this Friday in Louisville, Kentucky, as they present Overdrive.
Yeah.
Which actually, I have the card. Actually, I have the card. I have the card for. Well,
I have the card. Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
have the card. I have the card.
Yeah.
So besides Bully Ray versus Moose, you also have for the Impact Knockouts Tag Team titles, the Death Dolls, the current champions, which is Jessica and Taya Valkyrie, taking on Savannah Evans and Tasha Steelz.
Yeah.
The Impact World Tag Team titles will be on the line as Heath and Rhino take on the major players, my boys right there. Also, it is the finals of the Impact X Division title tournament, which will get official this Thursday after they announce on Impact. And the main event is Josh Alexander defending his Impact World title against the gentleman who cashed in his option C option in Frankie Kazarian. All in all, Impact, I will say they had that little like downhill stint when they had Billy Corgan in. Gee, Billy Corgan in wrestling. But in the last few years, I will say, despite all the BS with the the pandemic and whatnot, they were still able to provide entertainment for the fans, and they still produced it. Then when the fans came back, they had that little partnership with New Japan and AEW. That's another story, and also NWA. So basically, they just opened door for every. They call it the Forbidden Doors. AEW did not start the Forbidden Door. That was Impact Wrestling.
Okay. All right.
That's a shoot. That's a shoot right there.
Yeah. I think again the biggest problem for not the problem, but the biggest issue that Impact has is that they're not on a channel that people can reach, right? So it's hard to like watch it. To be honest,
they used to.
Correct.
They used to, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Because not everybody gets access TV.
I know exactly.
Hell no.
Exactly. I liked it better, not management wise, not the people that were there, but I liked it better when it was on Spike TV, where I can watch every.
Oh my God, I remember those days.
That was the best. Yeah.
Yep.
That was the best.
Oh, Spike TV was the fucking best.
It was. And then after that, they had all those action movies. It was really good. It was really good. It was a really good channel.
Or a little known TV show called Blue Mountain State. I love that show.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that show.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I love that shit.
Now,
me too.
We're gonna move on from Impact for one more one more major company that's out there before we get into AEW.
All right.
And that is WWE.
Okay.
You just had a return last Monday. Or, sorry, SmackDown, was it?
A return.
And Miss Sarah Logan.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
On Raw.
That was Friday.
Okay, yeah, that was Friday. Sorry.
Now, rumor has it she stole another wrestler's gimmick.
Oh, yeah?
I think I know who it is, too.
And gimmick. somebody that we actually have had on our show previously.
I think I know who.
That me and
Really?
Mr. Peterson.
If my memory serves correctly, Max the Impaler.
Yep.
Oh shit!
I had to do a double take of like, is that her?
Yeah, wow.
Exactly. Look and all, Costa.
Shit. I didn't even realize that. My bad. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Oh, you didn't realize that you're bad. What did you book her? Did you book? Why are you apologizing? Did you book Sarah Logan to look that way?
No.
It was you, Casa. I knew it was you. I knew it was you.
Oh man, I didn't even realize that. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, that was pretty good. That was pretty. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. The way he came out there, but yeah.
And also,
Triple H still doing.
And also, speaking of WWE, oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah, go ahead.
Speaking of WWE, there was more details coming about Survivor Series organs. We have a return singles bout that hasn't been seen since 2017 or 18. And that is AJ Styles taking on Finn Balor.
Yeah, let's go.
We know that's gonna probably steal the fucking show.
Hell yeah.
And then also, we can confirm who else is in the Women's War Games match.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, on one side, you have Damage Control, which is Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. Which Bayley, I'm gonna be straightforward. She looks a hell of a lot hotter now. And listen, I'm being straightforward. You want honesty? You get us. Also adding in Nikki Cross, and last but not least, Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah.
On one team. And then on the other side, you have Alexa Bliss, Asuka,
yeah,
the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair, the one with the braid and whatnot, and Mia Yim.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's gonna be interesting.
But they still haven't announced who the fifth person is.
I'm not gonna say it.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say it.
It could be. They might not even. They might do what they did at War Games 2019 when they did it in Chicago. Yeah. Remember when they had Tommaso Ciampa's team and it was a question mark? They didn't reveal until the countdown went.
Yeah.
And it was Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, we have no idea who's going to be in the War Games 10-man tag match. I have a feeling, though, in my opinion, that's going to happen with the guys on SmackDown. Because if you notice, the War Games match for the women are all on Raw.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like the men's are going to be on the SmackDown side. And based on what we saw, I have a feeling it's going to be the Bloodline. Solo Sikoa, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns. I'm calling it right now. Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Taking on possibly Drew McIntyre. From what I saw, Drew McIntyre.
The Brutes.
The Brawling Brutes. Sheamus. And I'm trying to figure out who the fifth person might be. Yeah. It's not Kevin Owens because Kevin Owens is out for the rest of the year. Yeah, Kevin Owens suffered an injury at a house show about a week ago, so he's out for the rest of the year.
Yeah, wow. I heard about that. I was like wondering why the hell are they saying that Kevin Owens is injured? Then I saw the footage, and then I'm like, yeah, okay, all right.
And also, rumor has it that at Survivor Series War Games,
Tyler Bate.
Maybe because he hasn't been on TV since he lost the UK title in that unification match with
Ron Breaker.
with thank you. Wow, I just drew a blank for a second. Well, hell, they might pull the wild card and pull in Breaker. Who the hell
I'm
knows?
sorry, my computer's been messed up here. What did you say was the one with Drew McIntyre? I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
No, it's okay. No, it's okay. So I'm sure you heard the Bloodline, which is the Uso, Solo Sikoa, Sami Zayn, and Roman Reigns. Which I have a feeling Roman Reigns will not do much in that match. He might just just show up and pull Lesnar. But on the other side, based on what we saw on SmackDown this past Friday, it could be the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre going out in War Games.
Yeah.
And that's what lead into possibly John, possibly Mr. Blaine saying Tyler Bate, because him and Butch have a history together. And Tyler Bate has not been seen on TV at all since he lost the UK title to Braun Breaker back at Worlds Collide. Where is he?
True.
Who knows? He might show up at Survivor Series. Or before that.
Is there anything for a match of Bray Wyatt?
Oh,
yes.
Oh, yes. Go ahead, Mr. B. Yes. Go ahead.
No, you know what, Costa? I'm going to let you say this one.
Okay, so...
I'm going to let you say it.
Okay. So, apparently there's a program, quote-unquote, going on with Bray Wyatt and Mr. LA Knight.
Yeah.
I am very intrigued by this. Very intrigued.
I am too. And I like the fact that they're not pushing Bray Wyatt, to a main event spot right away.
Yeah.
They're starting it up. They're starting it off slowly. And also, I forgot to mention, it's also Ronda Rousey will be defending her women's title in possibly a 2-minute squash match against Shotzi. Now,
anyways, I'm just gonna say this. Let's go, Shotzi. But anyway,
that ain't gonna happen.
I know. Probably not.
That ain't gonna happen. But I do have been hearing theories of who it might be, though. 2 people.
Yeah. Oh,
Charlotte Flair.
Yeah.
And possibly Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah. I heard that.
Becky Lynch finally getting her one-on-one match that she was supposed to have.
Yeah.
Now the question is she back?
I don't know.
She's gonna. I think she's gonna be back. Yeah. I think so.
I mean, she got injured around like July or whatnot, and Mania is at the end of March, early April. So that's like 9 months. So that's a good amount of time for her to recover and rehab.
Yeah.
And folks, that takes place next. Charlotte, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know about Charlotte. No, I don't know. Yo, to be honest, I don't even want her to come. And this is just my honest opinion, but I don't even want her to come back anyway. But I know she will.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Folks. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Charlotte coming back and winning the belts.
No. I'm sorry. No. Now, speaking of WWE, there was something else that was leaked.
Yeah, go ahead.
We don't know if it's true or not. Someone apparently something leaked out of a certain Rumble match.
A Rumble match.
Where basically, according to this I would say certain, person that leaked it, had the entire rundown of the 30-man Rumble match. Now, if I can find it quickly, with your permission, gentlemen, I would like to reveal said.
So while you're looking that up,
go ahead. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Carl.
I also heard of another rumor. I heard of another rumor of a pay-per-view that might come back.
Oh yeah, which one would that be?
I think I know what it is.
King of the Ring.
Yep.
King of the Ring might be making a return.
Finally.
Because that is Triple H's big pay-per-view of all time.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
The King of the Ring has such a historic legacy of people who have worn that crown. You have Bret and Owen Hart. You've had King Woods, King Woods. You've had King Barrett, King Sheamus, King Regal, and the list goes on and on and on.
King Booker.
Yeah. King Booker.
Exactly.
No, Costa. It's not King Booker. Oh, sorry.
You forgot so important about that pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Very much. That's how Austin.
Call 316.
Yeah. Almost forgot about that for sure. Yeah.
And also, by the way, Mr. Costa.
Michael Hayes was
not to correct you, Mr. Costa, but if you're going to introduce King Booker, you got to do it in the correct pronunciation.
Oh,
it's
sorry.
not King Booker. It is I, King Booker.
Sorry. Yeah. Yes,
King Booker. You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that. So anyway, I have said potential leaked Royal Rumble participants from number 1 to number 30, and who the potential winner might be if this is correct.
Okay.
Ooh.
I love this shit because you never know. So, my apologies if this is going up in my face because it's so fucking close. So I apologize. So, starting off at number 1.
He reminds me of someone. Yeah.
Okay, John.
Yeah, exactly. He reminds me of somebody. Yeah.
Sorry, John. I love you. Starting at number 1, Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay.
Number 2, Matt Riddle.
Yep.
Number 3, Austin Theory. Number 4, Rey Mysterio. Number 5, Santos Escobar. Number 6, Sami Zayn. Number 7, here comes the first of a few surprises, Carmelo Hayes from NXT.
Oh!
Well,
number 8.
He's getting called up for this week or next week.
I can see that. Yeah.
He's coming up soon. I love Carmelo Hayes. He's great.
Yep.
Number 8, Drew McIntyre. Number 9, Omos. Number 10, and this one kind of surprised me. How about Matt Cardona?
What the? Okay, I don't.
Oh
I don't know about that.
Wait, it gets better. I'm just going by the list that was shown all over online this past week. I want to share with the rest of the class.
Okay.
Number 11, Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
Number 12, Braun Strowman.
Okay.
Number 13, Johnny Gargano.
Okay.
Number 14, Dominic Mysterio. Number 15, Shinsuke Nakamura. Number 16, Braun Breaker.
Okay.
Number 17, with the way that things are going right now, this would not surprise me. How about the Switchblade Jay White?
Hey! We'll see.
Number 18, Finn Balor. And can you imagine the standoff? If this was true, can you imagine the standoff between those two in that match? Woo!
Yep.
Number 19, this could be possible. John Cena.
Wow.
Number 20, Solo Sikoa. Number 21, Karrion Kross.
Okay.
Number 22, Kevin Owens. Number 23, AJ Styles. Number 24, Sheamus. Number 25, which is basically possibly true. Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, of course. I can see that.
Number
Yeah.
Yes.
Number 20. Number 26. Gunta.
Okay.
Number 27. Randy Orton.
Yeah, my boy.
Number 28. Edge.
Edge. Oh, that is another one of my boys for sure. Yeah.
Number 29. The Miz.
Yeah.
And number 30. Brock Lesnar.
What the? That's a very weird lineup there. Yeah.
And the projected winner, Cody Rhodes.
Brock Lesnar.
No, it says Cody. It says Cody Rhodes on this.
Cody
against Roman. Yeah, against Roman. Yeah. He's gonna defeat Roman. Yes.
So I don't know how much of that is true, but from a wrestling fan's perspective, that's one hell of a fucking Rumble run. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how much of that is true, but
hell yeah,
that seems too good to be true.
I know. Yeah.
Now I can see Jay White because, especially with how Triple H is letting some of their talent go to Japan.
Yeah, maybe.
And there were talks of WWE trying to
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah, in January. Yep.
And usually January is when those contracts expire for New Japan.
Exactly.
But there was also talks of potentially WWE trying to start a partnership with New Japan.
Oh, that would be incredible, man. That would be incredible, for real. I want to see that happen. That would be.
All I know is if it's true about Jay White, the crowd better. I will say this: if it's true about Jay White, and there's no fucking pop or whatnot, I will personally come on this show and I will bash the city of San Antonio for not being fucking wrestling fans. Because how the fuck do you not cheer for the Switchblade, Jay White? Come on.
Well, we'll see.
I'm sorry to let the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, that's another story. Yeah.
But anyway, folks, Carl Costa, what did you guys think about that 30-man? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You have 3 Bullet Club members in that.
That is true.
Yeah, the Bullet Club is everywhere, man. Everywhere. It's like
hell yeah.
It's like a never-ending cycle, really. But yeah, that's an interesting point. Three Bullet Club members. Could
Finn Balor, AJ Styles,
yeah,
and Jay White.
Ooh.
Yep.
Damn.
And who was the original leader of them?
Oh, Finn Balor.
Yeah. Could we see the reunion of some of the Bullet Club members? Who knows? We'll see. Anything can happen.
If that's the case, then you have.
You already have Bullet Club members. 3 of them as a faction right now.
Right now, yeah. That's true.
With a female as a 4th, also.
I'm gonna say this: the joining of Mia Yim with the OC basically is like people are gonna end up underrating that move, but it's a good move for Mia Yim as well because all of them are great wrestlers, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, but.
Oh, I agree, and I think that's a great move for Mia to be a part of the OC. Yeah. When that first happened, I'm like, wait, what?
You know why? Because people don't know. A lot of people don't know their wrestling ability, like Mia Yim's wrestling ability. But it's a really, really good move, and people are gonna end up liking it like very much, very much. I don't know if Tamina was the correct opponent for the correct first opponent for me and him to battle on Monday or Friday, whenever it was. But yeah, man, like I think it's an underrated move by WWE.
It is. It is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Is there anything else we want to talk about in regards to the WWE?
I'm trying to think actually right now.
Austin Theory's promo and the ending of Raw.
Austin Theory has my attention now.
Yes.
When he had the Money in the Bank briefcase, unfortunately, I'm gonna be straightforward. I was not a fan of it to begin with. It didn't sit right with me at all. But then the way that he cashed it in was fucking hilarious. That was number one. But then, as I'm noticing the last couple of weeks or so, it's a different change in him.
It is the Austin Theory of NXT when Triple H was involved in it.
Exactly.
And that's how it's supposed to be. In my opinion.
Oh, I agree 100% on that.
I'm gonna say sorry Ryan for keep interrupting you. Sorry about that, man.
No, you're good, man. You're good.
I just want to say that having Triple H involved has really reignited my interest in the WWE and wrestling in general, actually, because he's added a fresh new blood and some fresh new energy to the entire wrestling scene. To be honest,
I couldn't agree more there, Costa. I couldn't agree there more. And last night there were great matches on the card last night on Raw. No surprise. Yes, Carl. Why are you timeouting me like a referee?
Go ahead.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Okay. Just because we are called Around the Ropes Podcast and we discuss wrestling does not mean we strictly stay with wrestling when it comes to the ropes.
Okay.
We could talk about MMA and all that.
Boxing.
New York State Authority Athletic Commission. This was reported 8 hours ago. Suspends 19 fighters indefinitely following a violent UFC 281 pay-per-view card.
What the hell?
Wait, what?
What the?
What do you mean? What do you mean suspended 19? Like what the fuck?
It says here, NYSAC suspends 19 fighters indefinitely following that card. And that happened this past weekend.
Yeah,
that happened on Saturday night, but I'm trying to figure out
what's the reasoning. Hold on.
It was in the wake of a violent the MMA action.
Oh, yeah, I just found the article.
What?
Carl, would you like me to say it or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Because you are the MMA personality.
So according to FightSports.tv, and I quote, UFC 281 was a brutal and bloody event, which it was from what I saw from highlights. And that observation was supported by a full list of medical suspensions that was handed out by the New York State Athletic Commission on Monday, just 2 days after the pay-per-view. The list includes 19 fighters who are suspended indefinitely and will need doctor's clearance before returning to the octagon. The card recorded 11 finishes. Among the 19 indefinite suspensions, Frankie Edgar, Dominic Reyes.
Yep.
Nicolay Nigumarian. I don't know. I forgot his last name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Ottoman Azatar and Seung Woo Choi are all ruled out the mandatory minimum of 90 days. The main event fighters, new middleweight champion Alex Pereira and former champ Israel Adesanya, thank you, received indefinite suspensions. Pereira was suspended for 30 days, while Israel was given out 60. This ruling also means that the fighters can't even spar until the suspensions have been lifted, which differs drastically from the NFL's protocol, which allows players back on the field just 1 week after suffering a concussion. And there's a whole list of the fighters out there. Pereira, okay, quick rundown. Pereira got 30 days. Zhang Weili, mandatory rest for 7 days. Carla Esparza, mandatory rest for 7 days. Dustin Poirier, mandatory rest for 30 days and indefinite suspension for medical. Michael Chandler, mandatory rest for 60 days and suspension. Gutierrez, mandatory rest for 7 days. Frankie Edgar, 90 days and indefinite for medical. Hooker, 30 days and indefinite. Claudio Puelles, 30 days. Renato Moicano, 30 days. Brad Riddle, mandatory rest for 45 days. Ryan Spann, 7 days. Dominic Reyes, 90 days. Aaron Blanchfield, 7 days. Molly McCann, 30 days. Andre Petrosky, 30 days. Wellington Turman, 30 days. Matt Frivola, 7 days. Ottoman Zatar, 90 days. Carolina Kowalczyk, I forgot her last name. Don't know how to pronounce it. 7 days. Silvana Gomez Juarez, 30 days. Mike Trizano, 30 days. Swung Woo Choi, 90 days. Montel Jackson, 7 days. Julio Arce, 30 days. And Carlos Ulberg, 7 days. And Nicolay, 90 days.
Yeah.
Wow. So basically the whole card, everybody on the card then.
Pretty much the whole card.
Wow.
Basically, yeah.
Basically the whole card.
Now,
yeah.
they're saying suspension and they'll ever be reinstated?
Yeah, they'll be reinstated. Yeah. I think. Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're suspended for mandatory rest from 7 to 90 days.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
But still, wow.
I don't know. Okay, so it's a UFC fight though, so like I don't understand what they're being suspended for. Like I don't understand. The New York State law should know that it's a UFC fight. Everything, like some things are gonna happen, aren't they?
Costa, it's not just that. There were a lot of headshots.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
That's what they were saying.
State of New York.
They're illegal. You say they're illegal?
Well, I mean, to a certain point, but to an extent.
Yeah.
To an extent for UFC because there's boxing and boxing, you can actually, not. But they're even saying that this was actually the bloodiest card in UFC history.
Oh, really? Okay.
And it happened at Madison Square Garden of all places. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah.
basically, just take that canvas and throw it in the incinerator at this point. Yeah.
Oh man. New York State.
Oh my.
Just by my own observation, New York State law seems like very, very strict. But anyway, yeah.
And actually, Costa, here's the funnier thing.
Costa.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Carl.
When it comes to wrestling,
Uh-huh.
okay, in the state of New York,
Yeah.
the athletic commissioner needs to be on scene. You need a doctor, and you need an ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If an ambulance is not on scene by the time first bell is supposed to be, you got to wait until that ambulance.
Wow.
Perfect example. Last month in Brooklyn, I was with WrestlePro.
Yeah.
The show started at 8 o'clock. We didn't start till 8:45.
Really?
Wow. Because the ambulance was not on site.
Wow. So
And Costa.
It's not like
there are
Jersey or anywhere else.
And also Costa. New York's rules aren't even the strictest out of the country.
Really? Who has more strict laws? LA?
No.
Who?
It's a tie. Pennsylvania and Louisiana.
Oh wow! Okay. Wow, Pennsylvania, really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. All right.
God,
wow.
You actually have to be a fighter in Louisiana and Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Some
like you have, like Costa, you have
to get a license.
Yeah.
In Maryland, in order to wrestle in Maryland, you need to obtain a wrestling license.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
And that gets to 60 days to get.
Yeah. It takes a lot. It takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah. I would imagine. Yeah. It will take a while for sure. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I learned something new today, so thank you very much, guys. I didn't even know that. Okay.
You're welcome.
Wow. All right.
So, Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Pull up the pay-per-view for this weekend coming up, please.
Yeah.
I already got it.
Okay.
Good boy. Match by match.
Match by match.
Okay.
We are going to make our predictions right here, right now.
Okay.
We're going to do it without Miss Payne.
Yeah.
Sorry, John.
Sorry, Mr. Blaine. It's all right. It's all right. We have to do it, man.
Sorry, Blaine. So, in order.
Sorry, Mr. Lowe's.
Yeah.
This is what happens when Lowe's screws over their employees. All right, now. I have to shoot on them. So, are you gentlemen ready?
Yeah. We're ready.
Let's do this.
All right, so, in order based off what I see here. Making her in-ring return in 4 years or 5 years, Saraya takes on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Yeah. Okay. So,
Casa, what's your opinion on that one?
Oh, we can do that. Okay. So
Yeah.
I would choose I'm gonna go with Saraya. I'm just gonna that would be my choice. I'll just say Saraya, yeah.
All right.
But you know what? I'm gonna add something else. You know, for this pay-per-view, it's full gear, right? But for some reason I feel like, and I don't know if you guys feel this way, but I feel like the builds for some of these storylines haven't been as great as I would expect them to be, yeah? I don't know if you guys feel that way, but
Yeah, kind of.
like it seems like it's a pay-per-view out of the blue, really. Like, I don't know. It just feels weird, I guess. Yeah.
Like it's scheduled. It's it's already on the schedule, but it's like thrown together last minute.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
So,
It's like,
Casa, you're saying you're going with Saraya.
I'm going with Saraya. Yeah, I'm going with Saraya.
it's Saraya, not Saraya. Saraya.
Right.
Sorry. I'm going with Saraya. Yes.
Carl,
Ryan,
Go ahead.
I'm going with you.
first.
So, with the way they've been building, Saraya.
Yes, Saraya.
Because why would you make her lose on her first match in 5 years?
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with Britt.
No. No.
Interesting.
Really?
For one reason.
Okay.
One reason.
All right.
It's to prove. Well, actually, two reasons.
Okay.
Hold on one second. We got comments coming in, and I just spotted them. God damn internet. My entire screen just froze. Can you guys
we can
see
still
me?
hear
Shit.
you.
Yeah, we can.
hear you. Yeah.
Can you still hear us?
Yeah. Ah.
Okay, so folks. Well, actually, while he's doing that, let me do a quick little plug right now.
All right.
Here at the Around the Rose podcast, we have our own coffee line. As you can see, it is organic Sumatran blend. Smells like heaven in a bag, and it is $20 a bag, courtesy of Motor Oil Coffee. So definitely worth checking them out. But make sure to buy our bag, please. And also with said coffee, you can drink it in your own exclusive Around the Rose podcast mugs in two different sizes. We have an 11-ounce mug and a 14-ounce mug, or 12 ounce. As one of the higher ounces. We have combo deals going on. We have
11 and 14.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We have a bag of coffee in 11 ounce for $25 and a bag of coffee in the 14 ounce for $30. If you are interested, make sure to give us a message on Instagram, Twitter. If you have MySpace, why? If you have OnlyFans, we don't have one set up yet, but we will possibly. Who knows? That's where you'll see John Chippendale dancing.
John Blaine.
Yeah, we're waiting. Never mind.
We have John Blaine Chippendale dancing on there. But folks, definitely send us a message saying that you like to buy it. And when you purchase, please provide your address. That way we can have it shipped to you. Unless you live in Canada, just tell us where to meet you at the border, and myself or Mr. Roberts will just fling it over the border wall.
Oh God! All right. I think it's time for me to come down there, man. I think it's time for me to come down there, and
we provide it. And if you live in like Canada or Mexico, we're at the border. We're slinging it over. We have our own slingshots or a powerful throwing arm, and just go wee over the border, and we're good to go.
Oh God!
Once it leaves our hands, if it's broke, not our problem. No, but again, folks, if you're interested, make sure to send us a message along with your address, and we will along with your address. That way, we can calculate the correct amount, including shipping.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm not really a coffee drinker, but this shit, ooh, that shit is good.
Now, I'm a coffee drinker. I normally put milk and sugar in my coffee. With ours, you don't need sugar.
No.
It's not good, eh?
So, before my computer froze, the reason I was saying I was going with Brit was two reasons.
Okay.
One, Soraya put Paige. Okay. Making Paige Brit the superstar that she should be in that company and is. But the second reason is to prove to everybody that she still can wrestle. She does not need to win.
Fair point.
Okay.
So, next up, we have an interesting tag match. It's basically AEW versus TNA, if you think about it. On one team, you have Darby Allin and Sting taking on Jay Lethal and the last outlaw, Jeff Jarrett.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's tough. That's tough. I'm tempted to go with Sting and Darby Allin. Yeah, I'm tempted to go with that. And
I'm tempted to go with Lethal and Jarrett.
Really? Okay.
Because Jeff Jarrett has had a hell of a year in wrestling.
Yeah, that's true.
He took just to clarify quickly, he took part in the World on GCW. He refereed the tag title match at SummerSlam. The following day, he faced off in a tag match and teamed up against Lethal at Ric Flair's last match in Nashville, Tennessee. And then he shows up in AEW. This really is the year of Jeff Jarrett.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
It's basically TNA 2007. Mr. Roberts?
I'm going to go with
what?
With who?
So and are going to he is.
Boss, your internet is wild.
Dude, your internet is cutting in and out tonight.
Holy Christ! Wow.
I don't know, but you got to remember we got a storm out here.
Oh yeah.
I got a storm coming through, so it could be that.
So,
possibly.
Can you repeat that? Your choice?
So, what part of my analogy for this match did you guys hear?
None of it.
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
So, my reason for picking Darby and Sting is Jay Lethal, who has been a phenomenal superstar in his own right, and Jeff Jarrett will put Darby back on the map. It will elevate Darby to the next level.
Yeah.
And that's what he needs.
I agree.
I can see that.
I can see that, yeah, for sure.
Next.
For sure.
Next, the TBS title. Jade Cargill taking on Nyla Rose. I'm going with Nyla Rose because I am getting sick and tired of seeing Jade Cargill's run as TBS champion. Nyla Rose deserves that title.
Oh man.
Exactly.
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna go with you know what? I'm just gonna go off the board here. I'm gonna stick with Jade. I'm gonna stick with Jade for now. Yeah.
Carl?
Why is Carl looking at me like that? Did I say something wrong? Yeah.
No. I'll go with Nyla Rose.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Next
up.
Next.
The AEW World Tag Team titles. The Acclaimed. Taking on Swerve in Our Glory. I'm going with the Acclaimed and adding on that I think this is the time that Swerve finally turns on Keith Lee.
Yeah, I agree with you, and I'm gonna go with the Acclaimed as well. I don't get me wrong. I love the team of Swerve and Keith Lee, obviously, but yeah, I think this is the time where they're gonna break up or disband, and yeah, I'm gonna go with the Acclaimed.
Yeah, you see that Swerve. So I'm also going with the Acclaim.
Okay. All right. Sounds
okay.
Good. Sounds
good.
Next up, we have for the AEW Interim Women's World Championship, the current interim champion herself, Toni Storm, taking on Jamie Hayter. This was a tough one.
Yeah, this is tough. This is tough, man.
I'm glad to see I'm glad to see Jamie Hayter finally getting an opportunity. But I think it's going to be Tony Storm.
Yeah, as for me, to be honest, I become a fan of Jamie. I think she's really good. Jamie Hayter, I become a fan of her, and yeah, oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna go with Jamie Hayter, man. I'm gonna go with Jamie Hayter. Don't get me wrong, I love Tony Storm, but I think this is the time that Jamie Hayter gets her shine. I'm gonna go with Jamie Hayter.
Carl?
I'm staying with Tony Storm.
Okay.
Because it's going to lead up to when Thunder Rosa comes back.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
true.
Yeah.
Now, next up, which was a complete shock, which was a complete shock for me. When I heard this announced first, I'm like, really? The Ring of Honor World Title in a Fatal 4-Way match.
Yeah.
You have the current champion, the Ocho, Chris Jericho,
yeah.
taking on Sammy Guevara, Claudio Castagnoli, and Bryan Danielson.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
That's going to be a banger of a friggin' match. I'm going to go with Daniel. Brian. Sorry, the American Dragon. I'm going to go with the American Dragon. Yeah. For real. For sure.
I'm probably going to go with...
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Bryan also. But have you noticed Sammy's face when Jericho mentioned something to him in the promo in the back, talking about it? Sammy seemed a little off.
Mm-hmm. In terms of what in what way, sir? I didn't.
A potential tease of the Jericho Appreciation Society kicking out Jericho.
Ooh. This is actually the second time we're gonna see a leader kicked out of their own group if you take into consideration what the Judgment Day did to Edge. But yeah, that would be interesting. But
here's the thing, Costa. This thing would have a little bit more build because the Jericho Appreciation Society only debuted back in March.
Yeah, that's true.
We're 8 months. We're 8 months since then. Whereas Judgment Day, it only took them like 2 weeks. Only like 2 months.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like completely out of nowhere. So for this one, I'm sorry, Carl. You said Bryan?
Yes.
Yeah, he said Bryan. Yeah.
Okay. We got 2 more matches apparently.
Okay.
So this one is the AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament Final.
Okay.
Now, on Dynamite tomorrow night, we have one semifinal match as Ethan Page takes on Bandito.
Yeah.
And also another first round matchup. I apologize. I'm trying to find it right now. Where are you? Okay. First round matchup. It's Ricky Starks against Lance Archer, where whoever wins that will go on to Rampage on Friday in Newark and take on Brian Cage in the other semifinal matchup.
Yeah.
Now, based off what I'm seeing and how they're pushing it, I'm thinking the final is going to be possibly Ethan Page and Ricky Starks.
Yes, sir. Ethan Page is my boy, yo. So, that's who I have. If that's the final, yeah.
And I think it's going to go to Ricky Starks.
Yeah, probably. But I'm saying I'm rooting for Mr. Page. So.
Listen. If that's the matchup, I don't care who the hell wins because I like both guys.
Yeah.
Exactly. Carl?
Exactly. And Ricky was right after was right by us too.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Did you get a chance to talk to them or no?
You know what?
No.
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 Just only Abaddon. I'm like you. Both of them are really good performers, so it's tough to say who. Good old JR says it's going to be a slapper knocker of a match.
Oh yeah, because I like how they're utilizing Ethan Page to finally utilizing him.
Yeah, exactly.
And Ricky Starks with the freaking rocket that he has right now. Why would you want to turn off that flame?
I know that's true. Yeah.
So either way, whoever wins that match, we win. Now, it is time for the main event. Oh, before we get into that, there's also been a couple of teasers of another matchup that might be happening at Full Gear.
Oh yeah, I think I know where you're heading with this. But yeah, go ahead.
The Trios Tag Titles.
Yep.
As Death Triangle
tomorrow
and a return.
We'll find out more tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling the Young Bucks are going to be somehow involved at Full Gear.
Yeah, of course they are.
Oh, and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
And also CM Punk's dog.
I got one better for you. How about I want to make a bet there's a return?
Yes.
A trio return.
I just said that. If you're talking about the Elite with Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, I just said that.
What did you say? No.
What?
Who else are you thinking?
No.
Oh, House of Black.
House of Black. Oh, we didn't.
Okay.
I didn't hear that part. Yeah. House of Black. Yeah.
Vignettes. All AEW vignettes. They're not anything else.
Yeah. Wow. That would be crazy.
I completely forgot about them.
Yeah. For real. I actually forgot about that.
I forgot about them, actually.
I forgot about that, yeah. That's going to be incredible, man. Saturday's going to be...
If they do this match, are they talking about a triple match?
Well, now that you mention it, it could possibly, and if that's the case, holy shit.
As a wrestling fan, this is gonna be lit, man. Holy shit. Holy, that's gonna be crazy.
Let's just say if that match
for that.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, if that match actually does come to life, all wrestling male fans probably need to get an extra pair of underwear for them just in case. Because they're gonna need to. Because they're gonna need to after that match.
And I'm going to say this right here, right now. If that's the case, if they're going to pull that card and bring back House of Black on Saturday, this match should be the main event.
Oh, it should be? I don't know, but yeah, it should be, but I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. But
semi-main. Yep.
Yeah,
semi-main.
Yeah.
But now it's time to talk about the most highly anticipated matchup that's had a hell of a lot more buzz than when good old Vinnie Mac used the hush money.
Okay.
And that is for the AEW World Title, the current champion, Jon Moxley, taking on MJF.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go MJF.
I'm going with MJF on this one. I think this is his time. I think it's his time to finally get the fucking belt.
Yes, sir.
So that is all of us across the board for MJF.
Yep.
Because no, this
in
is
his backyard. Okay.
Yeah.
Backyard.
Yeah. Yes. And Carl Fro.
Really?
Yeah.
The group. No, he could stay out. This is just us.
no. Actually, Carl, just for this last part, I kind of want to hear his prediction as well. I'm sorry, I kind of want to hear, but just for the prediction part, it'll be quick.
Okay.
It'll be quick.
Okay. Just this one match.
Just this one match. Yes.
Yeah. One match. Yeah.
One match.
Yeah. One match.
Because we're just about to start talking about it, and I want his opinion on it as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The other match.
Yes.
The other matches.
Ladies
I
and
can get
gentlemen,
element.
As we wait for the other co-hosts,
Oh shit.
the three
Yeah.
of us.
The fourth wheel. The fourth wheel.
The one that makes everybody go to sleep.
Oh, we are going to hell. Oh, here we are.
I hate this internet. I hate my internet. Because every so often I keep getting that spinning circle shit.
I hate that shit.
What do you? What do you have? Spectrum?
No, I'm nuts.
So while that's happening, here comes karaoke with Ryan. Free cheers for the red, white, and blue card. No,
Oh, there he is. There.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Oh god! Oh! It's just John. Okay.
It looked like a vampire.
it's just
for a second,
me.
but yeah.
I thought it was Dracula's brother.
Yeah.
From a very rainy Stony Brook.
Yes, folks, he lives out there in the bubble known as Stony Brook. Now, it's a good thing you were on here, Mr. Blade, because we were just talking about we were talking about Full Gear. Sorry, we jumped the gun, but we wanted to get your opinion as well about the main event. We just started talking about it, and we wanted your opinion on it as well, which is Jon Moxley versus MJF.
My opinion on it, I think MJF takes the belt on Saturday.
Yes. So we're all in agreement. Good.
I think that for one reason. Moxley has held that title 3 times now, and he is in no position that title's not going to hurt him anymore.
Or lose
I'm sure
it.
it's only going to help him
Yeah.
anymore. He's tough. We always make the comment on this show that you have guys like Seth Rollins who are Teflon. Moxley's that Teflon for AEW. And you put that belt on MJ. You put that belt on a Long Island kid in the middle of New Jersey. Oh,
Oh, yeah. I get you.
Apparently his internet agreed too, because he kept saying oh shit.
Dude, just look at.
I'm still here. I'm just driving home right now in the middle of the rainstorm, so don't mind me.
I forgot there's another match on Full Gear.
What?
Jungle Boy versus Luchasaurus in a steel cage match.
Oh God. Oh.
I forgot about that.
That's right.
So
That was just confirmed on Friday night.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. I forgot about that too. Yeah, for real.
That's going to be a good match.
So
I believe so.
Well, I would say that's a good match because of all the emotional investment behind it.
Yeah. That's true.
Well, who do you have in the match?
Again.
Oh, I didn't hear you. It's currently raining right now. Give me Jungle Boy.
Okay. And actually, you know what? Since we're talking about it, I'm taking the reins here, Carl. I apologize, but we're gonna do a speed round with John because I think it's fair that the three of us said our opinions, and since Mr. Blaine is here, I want to hear his opinions.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Second.
Yes.
Who do you pick in that match?
Oh, Jungle Boy. Sorry, Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy.
Yeah, Jungle Boy.
Who do you pick in the jungle?
Me too. Yeah.
Jungle Boy.
Yeah. Jungle Boy.
I just said that one before.
Yeah.
He's talking to the rest of us, John.
Yeah.
I know. If I end up dropping it out, it's because Stony Brook sucks with internet.
It's all right.
It sucks whether it's rain or shine.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
as far as my picks for Saturday,
Can I get on, John? We're doing a lightning round. I'm gonna get John. Shut up.
I didn't say anything. It's kind of downpour rain right now.
Oh, that's the rain. Oh, I'm sorry. Rain, shut up. Told my victim man, shut up. So anyway, what we're doing right now, speed round. I'm going to tell you the rest of the matches. Just give me your predictions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So, AEW World Title Eliminator Tournament Final. From the way that it's going, it's going to be Ethan Page and Ricky Starks. Who do you got?
Ricky Starks.
Okay. Ring of Honor World Title Fatal 4-Way. Chris Jericho, Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and Sammy Guevara. Who do you got?
Jericho.
Okay. AEW Interim Women's World Title. Toni Storm versus Jamie Hayter.
Toni Storm.
AEW World Tag Team Title Match. The Scissor Me Daddy Crew, a.k.a. The Acclaimed, against Swerve in Our Glory. Who do you got?
The Acclaimed.
Alrighty. TBS Title Match. Jade Cargill versus Nyla Rose. Who do you got?
Nyla.
Thank you. Tag Team Title Match. Pretty much TNA 2007 versus Darby Allin and Sting, a.k.a. Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal. Who do you got?
Give me Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal.
Okay, I like the way this guy thinks. That's scary. And then
Yeah, that's all.
And then Saraya versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
Saraya gets the win on that one.
And there you have it, folks. There's our predictions for Full Gear 2022.
Yes,
Was that so hard? Was that so hard? Shut up, John.
Well, can I just add something to one of my matches?
Go ahead.
It's a quick thing.
Go ahead.
That's what she said. Sure.
In the Jeff Jarrett, Jay Lethal, Sting, Darby Allin match,
Yeah.
I have Lethal and Jarrett winning because I have Sting turning on Darby.
Really?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
I think that's where they're headed, because right now, and I'm just gonna put it this way: right now, the whole point with Sting and Darby Allin was to help get Darby over. Darby's over enough with the crowd. He doesn't need Sting anymore.
That's true.
And also, we haven't had a heel Sting in a long time, so I wouldn't be against it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree. Even though I said Darby Allin.
Or instead of a heel Sting by one way.
Heel Darby Allin.
Heel Darby?
Yeah.
I can see that, actually.
I can see that too, yeah.
I could see that, and I could see them playing it off.
But there's one way.
What's up? What's up?
Hello?
No, what I was going to say, I could see Darby turning heel and turn around to Sting and go, look,
Nobody
Sting.
would see. Shut up, John.
no. I said hello.
No.
Because Carl's internet keeps cutting out. Yeah.
No, Carl, you were cutting in and out. You were frozen. We couldn't hear you.
Yeah. Let John say his.
No, what I was going to say quickly was that I could see Darby turning on Sting and playing it off to the extent of, look, I haven't reached the top and you've held me back.
Yeah. That's true.
Almost getting rid of the waste, so to speak.
Or you can have steel with the green mist of the great Muda on Jeff Jarrett or Jay Lethal. That's something that's never been done before.
Okay.
And Ryan, you actually forgot a match to bring to John's attention.
What?
Trios match.
Oh, yes, Mr. Blaine.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, if you've been following AEW, Mr. Blaine, which I know you have, there's been teases of a certain trios team that might be making their return at Full Gear.
You talking about House of Black?
Yeah.
No, not that. I was talking about the Elite. Man, I can't tell John anything because he ruins the surprises.
One of them. Yeah.
John, why do you always ruin the surprises for me? But anyway, this is what happens when you become a Chippendales dancer.
Yeah.
Everybody's looking forward towards the weekend, and so is John. So, so anyway, yes, talking about the House of Black, but I was talking about the Elite. Now, if the thing is where it's building up right now, we could possibly see a triple threat trios tag title match between Death Triangle, House of Black, and the Elite. And if that's the case, then every male wrestling fan around the world needs to have an extra pair of underwear next to them because they are going to shit themselves and they need to change before the next match.
Wow.
That
So, Mr. Tight Whitey, who do you pick?
Who am I picking that? I'm gonna put on House of Black.
Wow. House of Black for Mr. Tidy Whitey. All right.
Well, I say that for one reason. They've been teasing a breakup between Neville and the Lucha Brothers.
Yeah, I have seen that.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no, it's just me.
It's Mr. Tidy Whitey.
Yes, coming through the shadows of the darkness of Stony Brook.
We have Mr. Clean and Mr. Clean Jr. at the bottom. I'm sorry. I just have to say that. Sorry. Anyway.
No, it's Chris Farley as the Chippendale. Everybody looking for the.
All right, let's get back to wrestling here. Going back to the dark.
Okay.
So, we went over the card for full gear.
Yes.
In the ring. About it. And this past Saturday with and the big
Folks, we apologize for Carl's internet lagging. This is what happens when a major storm passes through his hometown. It fucks up the internet.
Yeah.
Oh,
May
I
I
actually-
bring up something quickly? Just quickly, 2 minutes. So I don't know if this is correct, but I think I think Miss Alicia Atute, who is from my city, by the way, Toronto, Canada, she has her own show coming up. I believe today it started, but she has her own show on YouTube as part of Major League Wrestling, I believe, where she has her own show in partnership with them, updating everybody on what's going on in MLW. So I think that show started today on YouTube. The title of the show slips my mind, but if you go to her YouTube page, all the information should be there. You guys can check that out. I think it starts today. So check that out today and on a weekly basis every Tuesday. So I just wanted to bring that up quickly. And then, yeah, that's all.
And while we're on the subject of bringing stuff up, actually, I do want to point out something because I'm actually watching NXT as we're doing this.
Yeah.
And it was teased that Shawn Michaels is issuing a statement regarding their final premium live event, whatever the hell you want to call it, on December 10th, called NXT Deadline.
Deadline, yeah.
Now, this is what Mr. Michaels has to say, and I quote. Just waiting for the words to pop up on the screen here because I'm using closed captioning. All right. NXT is focusing on developing the superstars of tomorrow and focused on innovation. On Saturday, December the 10th, we will present a new match never done before in WWE history. The Iron Survival Challenge. 2 Iron Survivor challenges, one for the men's and one for the women. 5 superstars will compete in this unique 25-minute match. They will battle each other and the clock. 2 superstars will start the match every 5 minutes. A new superstar will enter until all 5 are in the ring. The goal is to have the most pinfall submission when the clock hits 25 minutes.
Oh, wow.
When a superstar wins, they will earn 1 point. When they lose a fall, they must pay the penalty. They are forced out of the ring and into the penalty box for 90 seconds. Once the 90 seconds are up, that superstar can re-enter the match. The superstar who scored the most when the clock hits 25 will be named the Iron Survivor and become the number 1 contender for the NXT Championship and the NXT Women's Championship. And the superstars will be announced within the coming weeks.
So just to clarify for everyone, so it's whoever gets the most pinfalls after 25 minutes.
Most points.
Oh, most points. Okay. All right. Wow.
It's a from the sounds of it, it sounds like it's a combination of definitely an Iron Man match.
Yeah.
Iron Man challenge, beat the clock challenge. Also, remember the championship scramble that they did 12 years ago?
Yep.
And also, King of the Mountain with the penalty box
Ryan,
shit.
I'm going to interject you for a minute.
Sure, go ahead. I'm done, so go ahead.
But I'm going to stop you for 1 second. Because we have a comment coming in here. Individual better make sure he's got American Championship Entertainment says that's BS. Carl paid with internet bills.
Oh, shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Ace Pro Wrestling.
Holy shit, I'm crying.
Ring announcer for. And Mike, I will get you back for that one.
Holy shit! Oh, oh my god! Wow! Oh, thank you for that. I needed that. Speaking of Ace Pro Wrestling, next Saturday night in
We just
yeah. Well, considering that just segued into this. Next Saturday night, Ace Pro Wrestling returns to action as in beautiful Teaneck, New Jersey, with a special start time of 5 p.m. as they present Lethal Injection, featuring AEW star and wow, as I squeaked, and Ace Pro Wrestling alum / original Jay Lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a card, definitely. They always present great cards, especially when Ace Pro Wrestling is home to Carl Roberts' other favorite wrestler of all time. Better than John Cena, better than Edge, better than Hulk Hogan. I'm talking about the one and only Alvin Alvarez.
Are you serious, man? Come on, man. I don't even agree with that shit.
Oh, Costa, you should have seen him on the last show. He wore an I Heart Alvin shirt.
Yeah, but Ryan, I think you're forgetting something else, though. Doesn't Ace Pro Wrestling also have Carl's favorite commentator?
Oh, yes! It has Mr. Cheyenne Ortiz.
Carl's gonna kill you, man.
$1,557 ways of Carl to kill Ryan. All right. I mean, folks, I've been to Carl's house, and if you look inside his closet, he has a massive, absolute Alvin Alvarez shrine. Where if he opens the door, it's Alvin Alvarez's theme playing. Instead of the Hallelujah chorus, it's "Welcome to the Good Life." Oh. Holy mother of God.
Holy shit. Man, whoever's writing this comments here, yo, we need you as our marketer, yo.
I need a cigarette after this.
On some real, that's real funny stuff.
That's good. I'm on their hand.
And folks at Ace Pro Wrestling, if you come to the show, make sure to get yourself a delicious freaking empanada because they have plenty of flavors available. They have General Tso's chicken flavored. They have a barbecue pulled pork that I tried. They've also had a pizza one, a ham and cheese one, John's favorite, the massive hot dog one.
Don't forget about John's favorite.
I just said it.
John's favorite.
Yeah, we all know John likes wieners anyway. Yeah.
There's that 5 second difference between our internet and Carl's.
Yeah.
But folks, in all seriousness, definitely check out Ace Pro Wrestling on the 26th, right before Survivor Series, War Games, and featuring Jay Lethal. You won't be disappointed, and get yourselves a freaking empanada. Knowing me, I'm definitely gonna go back for a couple because oh yeah.
It took Ryan 3 years.
Yeah, it took me a long time, but once I finally had one, I felt like the Hallelujah chorus just, showed up in my car, and I was, oh, me de no sire empanada. Wait, hold on. No, if I'm gonna talk about that, I gotta do it correctly. So hold on a second, folks. I have to do this the correct way. Where the heck are you? Where the heck are you? Oh. No, I don't care. So basically, this is how it looked like when it came to the freaking empanada. Oh, Maninacione empanada. Thank you.
Okay.
And you should have seen John. And you should have seen John's face when he saw the wiener one. Oh,
We can't even see John. It's so dark anyway. But, yeah.
I know he's so because he was so excited about the wiener one.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So,
Boing! Boy, we've gotten off the rails, have we?
yeah, we've gone off the rails. You know, as soon as John comes in the room, this whole show goes off the rails, man.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
What did I do?
But, gentlemen,
He's not there, is he? Where is he?
yeah, I know. Well, but
He's there.
Brian, what do you have coming up our listeners can find you with?
Well, I'm so glad you asked. November 26th, I have Ace Pro Wrestling in Teaneck, New Jersey. December 3rd, there may be a chance I might be down in beautiful, and I do mean beautiful, Toms River for a Contest of Champions. December the 8th, I'm back in Lynbrook, New York for Creative Pro Wrestling as they present the Major Figure Toy Drive show, where if you come with 2 unopened wrestling figures, that counts towards your admission. And if you have 10 or more, you get a signed poster featuring everyone that's on the show for free.
Wow. Which
Which includes Carl's twin brother, Hornswoggle. You also have... I'm sorry, Carl. I love you, buddy. I love you. Wow, Carl is so pissed his internet
That's
froze
John's
again.
twin. He's shorter than me.
Yeah, to be honest, I was gonna say Hornswoggle looks more like John, but anyway.
All right, you're right. My apologies, Carl. We also have the NWA World Heavyweight Champion, Tyrus.
Yeah.
We also have Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, Smart Mark Sterling. I believe Chelsea Green is on the card. I'm not too sure about that, but make sure to follow Creative Pro Wrestling. Also Alex Riley will be making an in-ring appearance.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it's as of right now, I have a bunch of dates in 2023. I cannot believe I'm talking about 2023 right now. That's fucking insane.
I know. That's
I know.
like 2 months away, actually. Holy shit.
That is scary shit.
That is scary shit. Wow.
Just
But
remember,
otherwise,
next
you
week's
can-
Thanksgiving, dude.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
I know. That's the scarier part. So, and you can find me on social media on Twitter at Ryan_MC. Instagram, you can find me at WrestlingMC. You can find me at Ryan Peterson on Facebook. And pretty much that's it. Also, buy your coffee.
Gosh,
Yes, sir. What
what
happened?
can everybody find you?
Oh, where can everyone find me? I'm just gonna say my Facebook because there's no point in saying my Twitter because you guys are gonna alphabet me. So my Facebook is just my name, the name you see here, Pasta P. So it's my last name is PACHNERIS. It's the same thing everywhere. Actually, to be honest, it's the same thing everywhere. Costa Pecneris. So on all social medias, same handle, same name, same username. Everything's the same. Just Costa Pecneris. Yeah, and that's all I have to promote. Just myself for now. Yeah, I have nothing else to promote.
Wonderful.
I have no idea what.
Remember,
I have no idea what
get
he's.
the music music show coming up soon.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Yes. So there's an update for that. So there has been a hiatus, a little bit of a hiatus for the music show, but I will be returning on Thursday. Yep, it will be returning on Thursday, and I have one more show in the works coming up about disabilities and disabilities and success for how to be successful in your field of work and how people with disabilities have been successful in their field of work. So yeah, look out for that. There's more information coming soon. Just stay tuned to our social media pages. Thank you very much.
Can I add on something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Since we're talking about new shows coming on the network, I think it's safe to say I can definitely make this announcement. In 2023, early 23, myself and also my other co-host, whose also name is Ryan, we are presenting a musical theater podcast here on the ATR network. Because one thing about me, besides professional wrestling and sports, I've always been a fan of musical theater, like Broadway and so on and so forth. And in the last year, I've seen basically every freaking show on Broadway.
Wow.
Carl is, Carl better keep his mouth shut because the next musical I'm seeing involves his family members, aka the Oompa Loompas.
Wow.
Yeah. You asshole. But me and my partner in crime, Mr. Ryan Gross, will be presenting, an somewhat interactive show talking about Broadway, whether it's a show that we're doing a review on, our own top 10 list, everything in between, kind of like what we're doing here on the ATR network. Something different because here on the ATR network, we're more than just wrestling. We're sports and entertainment in any form of entertainment.
Exactly. That's a perfect way to put it.
So that's the announcement that I actually can confirm.
Yes.
Next,
Mr. Blaine.
Yes.
Mr. White and Tidy, what do you got coming up?
Right now, nothing as of now. Possibly, you'll have to stay tuned into our social media accounts to find out where I might be Saturday night for Full Gear.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
really?
Really? But
you have no idea what type of shit we hear from this guy over here.
I mean,
oh man.
but yeah, guys, stay locked into our social media accounts because I may be at a special location come Saturday for Full Gear.
Okay.
But I can confirm next week. Or do you want to wait on this part?
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sam.
If it's confirmed, confirm it.
Well, it's the guests are confirmed, times are not confirmed yet. But I will say this much. Next week's show, this is no pun intended, is 1 year in the making.
Yes.
Because next week's show, guys, is our 1 year anniversary show.
Woo!
Yes, sir. Let's go.
It is crazy to think that this show, which has been through hell and back in the last year, has made it this far.
You can say that again.
So bring your drinks, bring your empanadas, bring whatever the hell you want. It's going to be a celebration.
Bring your empanadas. I love it.
Exactly.
And you never know who can stop by. You never know what people from the last year who have been on the show may stop by. You never know, so you're gonna have to tune in and find out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh yes.
You can also find me on Twitter at John_Blaine. Very simple.
Shameless plug, yeah.
But of course.
But Carl, all yours.
And I'm
If his connection works.
I'm Carl. You can find me, Rob, ATR, and wherever network. Again, guys. All joking aside, it's one hell of a show tonight. I'm glad to sit in this seat once in a while. Mr. Tidy could have it next week.
Oh, believe me, I'm taking that seat back next week.
But shut up, John. Again, folks, this has been another Round the Ropes podcast for Ryan, for Costa, and Mr. Whitey Tidy John. I'm Carl, and we should get next week.
Peace, guys.
Peace.
Salute.
Hold on.
Shalom.